Okay. So we were doing this fifth sutra, Udyamo Bhairavaha. And this one follows the last one. We are just sort of graduating, but we are doing it a little slowly, and then we'll pick up pace once the initial concepts have become clear and we become familiar with these most the words, and then it becomes a little easy. And therefore, so we did in the fourth sutra, what are the causal universe of the varnas, with which all the jnana dhisthana matrika. So you first have chaitanya matma, then a jnana bandha, and then you are talking about this the fourth one. You are dealing with jnana dhisthana, these arnava mala, maya mala, and you have karma mala. So here in the jnana dhisthana matrika, you're saying how the language is just a condition for both limitation of our consciousness and also for transcendence, for correct meditation and correct understanding of it. How that works, we have done a long discussion on it. Now here, Udyama Bhairava, that comes the practice. We are now starting into the real practice. Remember one thing, that we have three categories of practices in this whole Kashmiri Saivism: Sambhavapaya, Saktopaya, and these finally, these are the ultimate thing, is the ultimate method of realizing this is in fact the the Sambhavapaya, which is highly meditative, and it's for the very, very advanced sadhakas who need not do a lot of karmas and upasanas, but can directly enter into the meditative process. So, this particular word, Udyamo Bhairava Sutra, is also very cryptic and loaded with a lot of meaning, which only on elaboration will get it. So, both the words we have to analyze and understand, and we have already done it partly in the previous class. It is like this, that what is Udyama and what is Bhairava. Bhairava, what we have analyzed, that because Bhairava is that consciousness which sort of liberates us from the fear of the samsara. That could be one way. It's also that consciousness which is the sustainer, the creator, and the destroyer of this whole universe, the manifest universe. So Bharanath, Ravanath, and Vamanath. So Vamana is, vomiting out, emitting it out of that pure consciousness, this whole samsara comes out. And Varanath is sustaining, and Ravanath, destruction, the destructive Leela, the whole drama of creation and destruction. So, and Udyama is what we had started. We will do a little more elaboration on that. So, Bhairava, that we understand that when we have, there's a little complicated language which is used, and we will get into it to understand. So the Bhairava word, there are different ways of Bharana, Bharana, and Bhamana. Bharana, sometimes they say also Bhairava, because that Ra is there. Some people say Ramana and Ravana. Ravana can be, making that sound. And Ramana can is also creative play of destruction, is kind of role play of destruction, because it's essentially the Unmesha Nimesha Prakriya, when the consciousness withdraws everything. One example, I don't know whether that will be very appropriate, that can be given is that when you are sitting and you are thinking or making a project in within yourself, or you're making a plan within yourself, or we are sitting and we are dreaming a lot of things, and then you wake up from that particular state of daydream or planning or contemplation or whatever, and you had so many thoughts